So the question that is on all of our minds is, how do we know if we're making significant progress in our lives? It's difficult to answer, but we can implement methods from Greek gods because they also struggled with this. When Seneca was writing his letters, he would meditate on this theme. Is he making progress? We will talk about how the mindset plays a part in our progression in life, but first of all, we shouldn't be looking at we're richer than before, we're fitter than before, we're smarter than before. You see, to the Stoics, the point of this type of work, the point of progression, was not to become better than someone, it was to be a better friend to themselves. Hello everyone, I hope you are well and ready to become 1% better than yesterday. Let's break this down. The main idea to have goals is to become better, is to become more fulfilled and to achieve more in our lives. We can all agree with that. And as Henry Ford famously said, my best friend is the one that brings the best out of my life. If we are all best friends to ourselves, our self-growth is going to be phenomenal. And so we must be looking at how do we become our own best friend. This is where I challenge you to join me on this journey to improve our own self-care. Because by improving our own self-care, we're going to be a better friend to ourselves. So the first thing I can suggest for myself, which has helped me, is accepting these situations that happen. We're all going to be in scenarios which we're not gonna feel the best coming out of that situation. But what we can do is come away from the situation, accept what has happened, and move on and understand that you've learned something new that you didn't know previously. And having this idea of accepting it for what it is, you understand you can't change it, you can't go back in time, and moving on with your life. Because if we stand there and we punish ourselves for what we did wrong in certain situations, maybe we didn't do well in an interview, maybe we broke one of our healthy habits. These things, it can be easy for us to pat ourselves down over these things, but we must find the positive and we must accept what has happened. We'll talk about journaling later on, but another tip I want to share with you is laugh at yourself. You're gonna fail. You know, you're gonna be stupid. No one really cares. You're not really that important. Having this mindset, having this idea takes a lot of pressure off of me. And it may take pressure off of you as well. Allow yourself to look a bit stupid. You don't have to be the cool guy 24/7. You don't have to be this awesome guy. No one's looking at you. No one really cares about you. Internalize it. Journal it. Talk about it. See how it makes you feel, because for me, it allowed me, it took pressure off me, and this is one of the reasons why I started this channel. Before, I used to think, when I used to go for runs, I used to think everyone's watching me in the traffic lights or something like that, but now it's calm. Now I zone in, and I understand that I'm just an irrelevant little speck to a lot of other people in this world. You know, as a third tip, start praising yourself as well. I think a lot of the time when we do an achievement or we do something, we forget about the hard work we put in before we achieve that goal. I was thinking about this when I passed my driving test. I was thinking about how stupid it was for me to fear about these little irrelevant things I view now, but in the past, those fears actually prevented me from doing the best I could in my driving lessons. And so it's looking back at the journey before you achieve that goal and internalizing the fact that you've achieved greatness in the past 6 to 3 months in your life. Write about it, journal it, praise yourself because you've done something in the past 6 months. We've all done something in the past 6 months we can look at and be proud of. We said we're going to talk about journaling, and we are. We need to journal. We need to seek solitude. Solitude, is that the word? Solitude, I believe is the word. Solitude. We need to seek out solitude. What we need to do is be a friend to ourselves. Ultimately, the only way we're going to excel in life is to be kind to ourselves. Accept what's happened in the past. Accept the goals and the challenges you're going to face for the future. Accept what you look like. Accept the fitness level you're at right now. Accept your grades in college right now. Accept the position you are in right now. Because the less times we complain and the more times we start accepting and holding ourselves accountable for the things and the actions we do and the places we are in right now, we can start learning, we can start growing, and we can ultimately start becoming better. I remember looking back of me when I was younger, and I would do something I wasn't proud of, and I would say, only I would do something like that. Only I would do something so stupid, or say something so stupid in the classroom, or act in a stupid way. Only Benjamin Jones would do that. But as I've gone on, as I've grown up, I've realised the importance of being your own best friend, being kind to yourself, making fun of yourself, not taking yourself too seriously, appreciating the goals you have achieved in the past and also what you're going to achieve in the future. Appreciating the present moment, what you'll look like. Look at what you can change and what you can't change, and let's move from there. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed and got some value out of this video on how to be your own best friend. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace!